I just want to do a really quick video to show you how to do a fade in Adobe Premiere 2018. So I've got my video on my source window, and I mark an in and an out section with that. So in and out, and I take that down onto the timeline. And let's stretch that out on the timeline a little bit. And so to create a fade in and out, I want to do some effects on that, and the effect that I'm looking for is opacity. So I'm going to select the block on the timeline, and then go over to the effect controls, and I'm looking for opacity, so I explode out the opacity section, and then there's already a keyframe there automatically, so I'm just going to say where I want the keyframe to come in. So I'll start it here, and I will end it somewhere over here, so about 2 seconds in will be fine. And I'll put another keyframe there. So these keyframes are anchors, and they will anchor whatever setting of the opacity I want to put in here. So I want it to be 100% at this stage. Go back to the original keyframe, and I can move that down to 0, which will mean that will start at black. And so we will fade in from black to 100% over 2 seconds. And that's how I do a simple fade in Adobe Premiere. Note as well, I can change this setting just by double clicking on it. If I want an exact setting, for instance, if I want to just fade in from 10% at the beginning, I can do that as well. So that's another option. And after seeing the fade in, if I'm not quite happy with the distance or the time it takes to fade in, and I want to stretch it over a longer time or a shorter time, I can just click in here on the keyframe and just move it back and forth. And here I've got a fade in that's going to take over 4 seconds. So that's a fade in. Like and subscribe. Thanks.